Voted best weather coverage by the Georgia Association of Broadcasters. From the station that's on your side, News 12, first at 5, continues.
Well, next live at 5, we're uncovering details about one Richmond County husband accused of murdering his wife.
Plus, lawmakers are trying to bring back the sports betting bill, but will it make it out of the gold?
And the #1 junior golfing event is underway. Next live at 5, we are at the 12th annual Sage Valley Junior Invitational. But first, they certainly had a much warmer afternoon out there at Sage Valley. It's been forecast. Thanks, Riley. A hostage situation turned murder leads to a shootout with police. And from aggravated stalking to family violence, we found a lengthy rap sheet for the husband accused of murdering his wife, Common Gun. Now, she was a mother to a young girl, a business owner, and a community activist. She organizes the Legends Award Fairy Tale Ball and runs the Augusta Youth Debutante Society.
Tonight, live at 5, our Hallie Turner has new details about what led up to all of this. Hallie.
Her husband, Sean Gunn, was no stranger to law enforcement. In fact, he's been on Richmond County's radar since 2014. We found at least 10 criminal cases involving the suspect and the victim. His most recent run-in happened just hours after he's accused of shooting and killing his 48-year-old wife Thursday. Deputies responded to her home at 10:42 last night on Brandywine Place, where they say he fired shots at them and deputies returned fire. Multiple bullet holes line the left side of the gun home. At least one of those bullets found Sean, and he's in the hospital, but once he's released, he's facing a murder charge. And coming up all new tonight on News 12 at 6 o'clock, I dive deeper into his past and look at how he slipped through the cracks of the justice system time and time again.
So sad. Thanks for that update, Hallie. Just hours ago, Central EMS wrapped up their first contract meeting. It was one of 2 talks set up to an agreement on how EMS services should be handled. They say they...
Right now, call 222-HURT right now. Investigate TV is here. From the station that's on your side, this is News 12 at 6 o'clock.
A mother, friend, business owner, and community activist dead after deputies say her husband shot and killed her.
It was just very heartbreaking. I mean, it just really shook me up all day. It really did.
Friends reacting today in Richmond County, deputies arresting Common Gun's husband, Sean Gunn, after that shooting. This is a booking photo from a previous arrest back in July. We requested incident reports from the Richmond County Sheriff's Office to learn more about Gunn's past. They sent us reports from 14 separate incidents.
News 12's Hallie Turner combed through those documents to get a better picture of what could have led up to this.
What you see here is a paper trail of Sean Gunn's criminal history. In one hand are 10 incident reports, and in the other are 6 court rulings dating back to 2014, the start of the Gunn's run-in with law enforcement. It's clear Sean and his wife, Common, have a long history of domestic violence. The aggressor listed in every case, Sean. Before deputies say he shot and killed his 48-year-old wife Thursday, Richmond County tells News 12 there have been at least 10 criminal cases involving the couple. Charges range from aggravated stalking, reckless conduct, family violence, and even a recent DUI. But despite a pattern of violence, he's never served prison time. Documents reveal his wife, Common, has been filing domestic violence reports for quite some time, starting in 2014 when he slugged her in the ears, face, and head, according to an arrest warrant. She suffered bleeding from her ears and scratch marks to the left side of her face. Sean was facing simple battery and a misdemeanor, but in 2018, the court declined to move forward in the prosecution because the case was 4 years old. In 2015, he was even charged for not complying with verbal commands by law enforcement and then kicking the officers, as well as firing a gun into an apartment complex. 8 months later, criminal trespassing. A warrant shows he caused $400 worth of damage to the front door of Common Gun's home, damaging a wall, cracking a screen of a tablet, and more. He's also said to have entered into a child's bedroom, throwing one of her tables at the wall. And the list goes on and on with a pattern of the same charges, including restraining order violations, and nearly every time cases timed out or were dropped from the system for one reason or another, with no prison time served.
Certainly a lot of red flags and a lot of answers we're waiting to hear about that, Hallie. Thank you. Richmond County deputies raced to the Fitzroy Augusta townhomes. This was just after 10:30 last night, not really knowing what they were responding to.
Right, just before they got there, they got a call of shots fired at that home, and on the scene, they say they tried to get that suspect, Sean Gunn, to come outside, and said deputies say he started opening fire on them. Inside the home, his wife, Common Gunn, dead from a gunshot wound.
Now Sean is charged with her murder, but he's in the hospital as we speak. Our Taylor Martin live outside Common's Boutique, one of the places she invested so much time and energy.
So Taylor, you spoke with her friends today. How are they dealing with this?
Friends say they're devastated, and one of the resounding things they all say is how much she loved her daughter. So much so that she named this boutique after her, Bentley's Closet. Serenity prayer posted on Common Gunn's Facebook page less than a week before her friends and family would mourn her loss.
It was just very heartbreaking. I mean, it just really shook me up all day. It really did.
Now, flowers are on the door of Bentley's Closet. An entrepreneur, a mother, and a friend. Friends say she had a personality that was hard to forget.
She's always very bubbly. Always, like I said, a light. Like every time you've seen her, you always knew she was going to give you a smile. So it's going to be hard to go into rooms and not see her there.
Along with opening a new location of Bentley's Closet on McCartan Street downtown, Common had big things planned in Augusta. An all-white party at Bentley's, the Augusta Grammys, the Augusta Legends Awards show, and a pop-up shop for the Masters. She was also a mentor and a community leader friends and family say will be greatly missed.
So it's a huge loss when you lose somebody like that in the community.
Above all, there was no question how much she loved her daughter, Bentley.
She was really big on trying to establish some type of foundation for her daughter and to keep, legacy. That's what we're all about. We're all about building legacy for our children and having something to pass down.
And there's still a lot up in the air, like whether or not Bentley's Closet will stay open and who will carry on all of the different events that Common had planned. We'll keep you updated on that as soon as we get information.
She certainly had a lot of plans. Thanks for letting us know a little bit more about that victim. Taylor, thanks a lot.
Taking a look outside.